I have bipolar disorder type 2, which kind of results in experiencing changes in mood a lot. So I sometimes have a really depressive mood or a hypomanic mood, which is kind of just really elevated, lots of energy, sometimes hard to sleep, really productive. So it's kind of sometimes unpredictable. When I'm in a depressive episode, it's really hard to be motivated. I think that's the thing that's most negatively impacting my life. It can be really hard to complete tasks, to fulfill social obligations, sometimes it's just to take care of myself, to take care of like my room, stuff like that. And it's just kind of hopelessness takes over, really. Bipolar disorder type 2, we experience hypomania as opposed to mania, so it's a little bit like lesser version of mania, but I kind of feel slightly out of control. I don't exactly feel in touch with myself. A little bit too energetic, too productive, very impulsive, risk-takey. Money does not always go well. People with bipolar disorder aren't always in an episode. Sometimes you are in a stable place. Sometimes there's times where you experience a little bit of both at the same time, which is super dangerous. Feeling depression and lack of self-control results in really harmful, potentially life-threatening situations. There was a time in my life where I had just recently gotten diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and we were still trying to figure out what meds, what treatment was good for me. And I was in a really just horrible episode. There was a lot of stress with school, relationships, and I was so depressed for the whole week. I was not productive. I was like, maybe I need to take a leave from college, go home. And then all of a sudden I had this mixed mood, this mania popping in, and I remember being on the phone with my mom, and I was just pacing around my apartment building, just completely like unsure what to do with my life. And I was like so like there was just so much energy and at the same time no hope, and it was really hard to like recover. In the media, you see those characters that kind of go off the rails are always diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and it makes people who are diagnosed with bipolar disorder really afraid of their diagnosis. There's so much stigma, but really people with bipolar disorder are just people who are not happy about their diagnosis and want to be normal and be better too.